So, guys, this Fubara loyalist says Wike is the one cooking the crisis in the states just to make sure that the state is ungovernable for Fubara. Take a look at what he said.
So it's laughable that your term has finished and they want to stay additional 6 months. Who gave you that authority? I think what they want to do is just to cause crisis with their paymaster, who is the minister of FCT. But let me tell Nigerians that we are prepared and ready for them. I'm ready for them. Nobody, and I think nobody, including Chidi Lloyd, can even go to council tomorrow. He cannot, because he took an oath for 3 years and the term has elapsed. So we should not be deceived by the antics to make Rivers State ungovernable for Fubara.
So, guys, before we continue with this video, Governor Fubara has come out to put his own life at the forefront. He has equally warned that the security agents are about to arrest his followers, that he is willing to put down his life for them. So, guys, a whole lot of crisis is happening in Rivers State, and we all know who is behind all this. Take a look at this.
The intent is to resist moves by the council chairman to remain in office. However, recall that the police yesterday called on both sides to exercise restraint, pending the outcome of the case in court on the 20th of June.
Council government, we came as a citizen. Rivers State.
Sporadic gunfire as supporters of Governor Siminalayi Fubara and those of the council leadership clashed at the Port Harcourt City Local Government Secretariat. Hours after the tenure of the council chairman elapsed, protesters barricaded the office on suspicion that there are plans to loot the facility by persons who are opposed to the anticipated change in leadership.
We just finished a Security Council meeting, and the meeting is because of the situation that we're experiencing in the state. You are all aware that the tenure of the council chairman ended yesterday, and today we have ordered the head of local governments to be in charge while they wait for further directives. It's really unfortunate that we started hearing some disturbing news from some LGAs of invasion of council secretariats, and it's really, really unfortunate. So we have called the Security Council meeting so that the needful will be done. We are also aware that our enemy is also planning a lot of things, but we will not fall into that plot where we will allow him or them to destroy the peace that we're enjoying in the state. Let me also say this. I am also aware that there is also a grand plan to come and arrest some of our supporters. This time around, you have to pass through me to arrest them, because I don't think there is anything that any of those people following us have done rather than stand on the side of truth. If it will cost us our life to stand on the part of truth, we will do that, and I will be the one that will lead this cause. Let me assure everyone, more especially the great and peace-loving people of Rivers State, the law is the law. The law has said that there is no extension of tenure. The court said so. And whoever is assuring anybody anywhere of whatever, I advise them to desist from it, because peace is what we need in this state. Peace is what we need in this state. Please, I assure every one of you that whatever it takes to make sure that we maintain peace and order, we're not going back.
I also tell Chidi Lloyd, look, I am not Honorable Emo Chinda. I cannot be. Let him dare me. I can't be. His tenure has ended and nothing more will happen. Tomorrow he can go to Emo local government. He cannot. These are criminal men who we are made council chairman. Rivers Bank rejected them. I will have a governor who's by the governor. We are ready. I'm even ready to die. I dare Chidi Lloyd to come.
How do we ensure?
So guys, there's a whole lot of crisis happening currently in Rivers State. Don't forget that there is reports that one policeman and another person have lost their lives. I mean, 2 lives have been lost in all this crisis. And we have the FCT minister sitting comfortably in Abuja while he sets his state on fire. So guys, let me allow you to take a look at this clip. Listen to this.
What these people are doing is just to cause crisis in our states. But by the grace of God, Rivers people have said we are going to resist them, and that nobody in this gas can stay in the council. And we have also said that, look, we have a governor in our state, and the governor is in charge of this state. So nobody can take in charge of our state. We elected the governor of Rivers State, Fubara, including the Lord there, voted for the governor. So it's laughable that your term has finished and they want to stay additional 6 months. Who gave you that authority? I think what they want to do is just to cause crisis with their paymaster, who is the minister of FCT. But let me tell Nigerians that we are prepared and ready for them. I'm ready for them. Nobody, and I think nobody, including Chief Lloyd, can even go to council tomorrow. He cannot, because he took an oath for 3 years and the term has elapsed. So we should not be deceived by the antics to make Rivers State ungovernable for Fubara.
Those people who invaded the Obiakpo local government council, we saw them vandalizing vehicles, pulling down statues. I mean, why should they go this route if the intention is to implement an order by Mr. Governor? The video is shown on the screen as we speak.
Well, nobody invaded the council. Nobody invaded Obiakpo council. Our people went there on solidarity that we have been liberated. In fact, my local government, where I come from, where the minister of FCT come from, our future has been mortgaged by Chief Wike, and we are very happy to say, look, the tenor of these people who want to mortgage the future of Rivers people and Obiakpo people has elapsed. So what you are seeing there was a show of happiness by the people of Obiakpo local governments. We are very happy that we are now liberated. We are liberated from the hands of the evil ones who have mortgaged the future of our people, including the man you're seeing there, your screen, who even fought one of our members, one of the members of the State Assembly, or the Bible there, nearly killed him. Today he's the council chairman. And you can see the level coming to talk about his term has elapsed. Let me challenge you, the Lord. He cannot go to a local government tomorrow. It's not possible. Rivers people were very prepared, and nobody can take the position of God. He's not God. He thinks nobody apart from Wike, nobody can be God. I want to challenge him. Let him go to Emma tomorrow.
Let me call your attention to the position of the police, because the Rivers State Police envisage what happened today, what we've now seen as violence in some parts of the state. The CP made a recommendation that aligned with the position of the court, and I want you to hear him.
Is to listen to the directive of the court. The court have said, wait, stay, remain as you are. And just for 2-3 days, 28th, they will listen to the matter for them to solve this if it's solvable in the court. I want to assure you that we are not going to fold our arms if anybody takes laws into their hands. We'll come after them with all we have. We have warned them, we have advised them, and I'm still warning them at this particular time. Nobody has right to take laws into their hands.
All right, so the Commissioner of Police there appealing to both parties to wait till 20th of June when the Court of Appeal will give its judgment. Does it? It seems like the governor couldn't wait for just 2 days. You know, the Court of Appeal asks that the parties involved maintain status quo. Mr. Hunwo. Mr. Hunwo, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
You see, the same body. Let me also tell Nigerians that the Commissioner of Police in Rivers State, CP, is not working with the state government with his body language. How can you tell a governor not to give an order? The governor said, look, the former chairman should hand over to the head of local governments. And I want to ask the commissioner of police, is he a lawyer? Is he a lawyer? You are misinterpreting the court judgment. Now, did the court say the governor should not form caretaker committee? Did the court not say the Eco Jomo as the Speaker of the Assembly? The answer is no. You see, these people, including the CP, I want to call on the IG. He should transfer the commissioner of police. He is too popular in our state. He has served as a DPO in a police station, a commander in SARS. He has also served the state CID. Now CP, what is it in our state? Can he do that when we get with the governor? He cannot.
You seem
he
to be...
Mr. President and IG should transfer the CP immediately from our state. There are people who are causing problem in our state. Because the governor is very quiet.
Mr. Howo, can we just have a civil conversation? You're not fighting me. I'm not fighting you either. So it's important that...
Hold on. You see, we are Nigerians, but nobody should suppress it.
You hold on, Mr. Ihunwo. You mentioned that it's the CP, a lawyer. I would have thought that the responsibility of the police is to, ensure that they stay by the law, particularly the position of the court. But you're talking about what has happened today.
I want to ask you a question. Listen to me. I want to ask you a question. Was there any law, was there any order restraining Okojombo as the Speaker of the Assembly, or restraining the governor from dissolving or from saying that the term of the council chairman has elapsed? The answer is no.
What the police is saying,
no such order.
What eventually happened today, the crisis, the violence, the commissioner is saying, why not just hold on for 2 days while we await the position of the Court of Appeal on this matter? It doesn't make sense.
There is no crisis. You see the police, let me tell you, the commissioner of police is an enemy of Rivers State. I want to tell Rivers people and Nigerians. The CP, if it's a very transparent person, should tell those who are causing problem, the right of the Lord. Should go home and sleep. They have not elapsed. What are they doing in the council? You can go to the government and system of one of CK.
By the way, we lost...
What are the CP said about that? Have you gone there?
We have lost connection with Mr. Lloyd. We're hoping to reconnect with him.
Mr. Lloyd is afraid of being out that he has left. Tell him, put him on. He's afraid of me, put him on. These are people who have killed a lot of people in the state. And they get the local government, nobody saying anything. And the IGC.
Can we have a civil conversation? You seem to be, shouting really. But I want to take you to, another conversation, which I think is critical to this discourse. The governor has been in office now for over a year, long before the tenure of this chairman expired. Why didn't he conduct an election if the constitution requires that local government councils be governed by elected council chairmen?
Okay, see, let me tell you. Let me also tell you. The governor was elected by Rivers people. And prior to 3 days before the tenure execution, the expiration of the former governor Wike constituted RISEC, appointed his chronic, made them members of the RISEC board and the commissioners. And now the governor has come into office and the governor said, look, are you going to tell the man when to run election? Is there any order telling that the governor should conduct elections? And the answer is no. And let me tell you something. What goes around comes around. We had the former governor who took his state inside his pocket. Has anybody like the Lord come to talk about it? The answer is no. The man has how he wants to run the state. I said, look, I am not ready to conduct election now. So what are you supposed to conduct election in all these local governments? You go to Benue State, there's some caretaker committee. Go to KB. Why is Rivers State so important and desperate for you to Wike at this court?
So
Rivers people has rejected them and we have totally rejected them.
What we've seen today, okay, just hold that thought. I understand that Mr. Lloyd is back. Mr. Lloyd, I don't know if you've been able to follow the conversation thus far, but some...
Victoria, I'm very sorry. I had issues with connection.
Okay. So I just wanted to react to what you think has happened across board, because the position of Mr. Ihunwa is that these are the Rivers people taking their state back from the hand of politicians who have held them bound for so long. I'm wondering how you react to that.
Honestly, Ibitoye, I feel very sad that you will bring me on a program with Chijoke Iwunwo for me to discuss. You ordinarily would have called somebody of his size, not a man like me, to discuss with Chijoke Iwunwo. I take very serious exception to that. No, I take very serious exception to that. You can see how uncouth, maybe reeking of very high on drugs, and so on and so forth. And you bring a man like me on the TV program with.
It is important, Mr. Lloyd, that we focus on the subject of the matter.
You asked me questions.
Yes, and I want you to answer the question, not attack the personality of my guest.
With a land grabber, I will take exception to it. Because I have pedigree. You cannot bring me on the same program with a criminal, a man who has records of land grabbing, and you ask you the Lord question for me to interact with Chijoke Iwunwo. I feel very offended.
Mr. Lloyd.
I feel very offended.
Mr. Lloyd, what we've seen today.
Dr. Lloyd, please.
Dr. Lloyd, we've seen today yes. Protesters clashing with the police, destruction of property, and all forms of violence. I want you to speak to, just a minute, Dr. Lloyd. I want you to speak to the need for supporters on both sides to exercise restraint, irrespective of the form of provocation.
Let me tell you this for free. The supporters of the Minister for the Federal Capital Territory have exercised restraint. We have exercised restraint. We have, in the face of provocation. I'm sure that my little brother in that studio on the other side knows who I am. And he knows he has an enormous respect for me. So I know what it means, but I feel sorry for the governor, because if the state goes up in flames, he will be the one to blame himself for it. You must recall that no group has monopoly of violence. You see what happened today? I would excuse whoever did whatever they did today. I can assure you, it will not happen again in Rivers State. So I can assure you that. So when he says Rivers people, who are the Rivers people he is referring to? It's unfortunate what is going on. That people who want to become wannabes are cashing on the situation in the state. People who want power by all means. People who do not understand what it means to lead the people are the ones who are masquerading. People are brandishing guns and other weapons of mass destruction, and they say they are supporting the governor.
Mr. Lloyd, what happens tomorrow now? Because Mr. Governor in his broadcast this morning did ask that the head of administration should take over. Are you going to honor Mr. Governor's order?
Ibitoye, I will not tell you what will happen tomorrow, because I'm neither God nor Nostradamus.
No, the question I'm asking really is, are you and your colleagues willing to step down as chairman as of today?
Ibitoye, we cannot step down. We have said so. It is clear it is audible to the deaf and visible to the blind.
Well, by the way,
we are creation of the law, and we respect the law. Nobody can put me out of office. I didn't ask the Rivers State House of Assembly to amend the law to extend my tenure.
All right.
Because they have done so, and because the Court of Appeal has said we should maintain status quo,
I hear you clearly.
I am on the side of the law.
Dr. Lloyd, I have called you doctor now, but you have to also learn my surname. It's Oguntoye, not Ibitoye, right?
Oguntoye, I'm so sorry
so that I don't sue you for that.
Oguntoye, I have taken the hint.
Mr. Ihuwo, let me get your reaction, because we have to go now. Precisely, I want you to speak to supporters on both sides. How do we handle this situation without setting your city on fire, without further destruction of lives and property?
Can you hear me?
Clearly I can. You have just about 2 minutes.
All right, let me also say that Actually, the law is calling me names. I just hold on, please. Hold on. Chief Lloyd was calling me names, and you see, there was a court Kolowale Ogu from Ogu State. Chief Lloyd and his cohort wanted to call property, and I said no. And I said, I'm not interested in joining them. I was telling Chief Lloyd to tell us people in Nigerians if there's any criminality against me. Also, Chief Lloyd is also a bunker in River State. I challenge him. He might want to seek somewhere. The former chairman of the local government.
Mr.
I also tell Chief Lloyd, look, I am not honorable Emo Chinda. I cannot be. Let him dare me. I can't be. His tenure has ended and nothing more will happen. Tomorrow he can go to Emo local government. He cannot. These are criminal men we have made council chairman. Rivers Bank rejected them. I will have a governor who by the governor. We are ready. I'm even ready to die. I dare Chief Lloyd to come.
How do we ensure that we have a peaceful situation tomorrow? What are you saying to your supporters? Are we together?
Well, what I'm saying to my supporters is this: they should remain in their council very peacefully and continue to support the governor.
All right.
Nobody can hold River State as a private state. The man you see there are those who are contacting in our state, collecting people's property, building capacity. He wanted to support the people, mortgaging our future. I want to tell you how many persons has made in his community above. He brought people to buy almost all the property in his community. And he's talking. I'm ashamed of the Lord.
So guys, I just keep wondering, what is it that Wike is looking for in River State? What is it that he is looking for? Somebody who has served for 8 years as a governor. Now he's the minister for the FCT. Tinubu has even given him full authority over the revenue, the money that is being generated in the FCT. Don't forget that recently the Senate passed additional budgets, mean additional money is to be given to Wike for the project that he's building. So guys, what is it that Wike is looking for? I just keep wondering. If not that he just wants to hand over River State to the APC so that he can get a better deal. That is just what is happening. And they don't care. They don't bother. Even if it's going to cost the life of somebody, they don't care. You can imagine how River State is boiling and people are comfortable, including the APC politicians. They are all comfortable because they know that it is for their own favor that Wike is doing all this. So one keeps wondering. They say they are looking for investors. Which investor wants to come into Nigeria when there is all this noise of violence everywhere? Which investor? Even Nigerians who are abroad are afraid to bring their money home to invest in Nigeria, not to talk of foreigners coming to invest in Nigeria. No wonder, no wonder businesses are leaving Nigeria. I mean, multinational businesses are leaving Nigeria. All these things are to show you that this country is never a very conducive environment for businesses to thrive. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.